Right guys, I wanted to show you how I'm turning this World of Warcraft mat into a Digimon Playmat. I already started it. As you can see, I'm adding the memory gauges right now, and I'm just using regular crayons. And now we're using a nickel to create our memory gauges. Pretty simple. You have any mats that you're not using, or if you have like a plane, you can buy plane mats and just do this and create your own. See, it doesn't even have to be perfect. And that is it. You see guys, this one you can see is a green, half green and half red, because that's gonna be your zero. See, it's looking pretty good. Then when you're done, you can just come up and try to give it more so they can look better. And as you can see, after I think I'm gonna get some permanent markers and just have them so they won't erase easily. But see, so you can see it, those are our memory gauges. And I'm gonna pause it for a little bit, and we're gonna erase those pencil marks, and we're gonna start creating the numbers. Okay, stay tuned. And welcome back guys. So I took the time to go to my local art store and I grabbed this dual permanent markers. They're really good. Have the they cost me about 13 bucks with taxes, so I think it's pretty good because I have a bunch of colors and they're dual tips. So this is what we're gonna be using to finish up our mat. You're still gonna need some sort of measurement ruler and get started. Alright guys, let's continue. So I use this to find the center of the mat, and from there I just mark where the zero was gonna go to, and then move 10 inches to the right and 10 inches to the left. And as you can see, that's what I started doing it with the crayons, but now we're gonna start using this marker, because they're better, they're softer, there is just one touch, you don't have to put pressure on your mat like I was doing with the crayons. See, and it's a lot faster, easier and faster. gonna continue, and then they're not gonna erase like with the crayons. The crayons will erase with time. This will last longer. You see how it looks. Now we're gonna move. I already did a 0, so we're gonna keep going with the rest. Just circles. One of my local car shop sells blank mats for like $8. I'm gonna try that. If you guys like this and you wanna me doing something else with like a blank mat, let me know. I'm definitely gonna do that. So now you can use any color that you want to do the numbers. I think I'm gonna do yellow. I like yellow. So and voila. I don't know if you guys can see it. And look, it's looking pretty good. Now let's go with red. See how red goes. Now for this, you're gonna have to turn it around. Because your opponent has to see the numbers correctly, so it's gonna be upside down. So you're just gonna turn it back. Make sure that you do that, or else it's gonna be a little bit awkward, but not a big deal. But you should wanna make it look good for both players. Again, simple numbers. And alright, see, you have this, your opponent is gonna be looking at the correct numbers. See? Just that little tip when you're doing, just make sure that it's the opposite when you're doing that, because this is gonna be your side and this is gonna be your opponent's side. So that's the memory gauge, and now we're gonna start doing the other parts. Alright guys, so for the deck and the trash area, I'm gonna be using these gauge cards, and roughly like 3 inches from the top, and like an inch difference between them. So just roughly, you don't want to be too up for the edge, so you roughly mark where you want it to be, and then just trace over it, and that's pretty much it. Just be careful not to move it, because I just moved it, and then you hold it pretty tight, and then I'm using the fine tip this time, and I'm using the black color. And then the same for the bottom one. Just roughly, it doesn't have to be like perfect. I mean, you want to be perfect, you can be, but you don't have to, unless you're a perfectionist. See, even if you move them, it's not a big deal. You just move them and still just look for the right position, and then just keep tracing. And I think using the fine tip is for this part is better than using the regular. but it's up to you. You see how it looks? You can see it. It's not, it shows, but it doesn't show that much, but you can see it right there. See? I'm gonna do the same for the hatching area. Again, using the fine tip. Just roughly. This one actually could be a little bit, like about an inch if you want. Yeah, about an inch. These markers are really good. I highly recommend them. That's one. Right there. Your hatching area. And for the security, all you need to do is just about your hatching area, and you're gonna draw and then just place it over it. Just draw one more. Now it kind of looks like it's stacking, so all you have to do is do that, then place it again, not too high. Hopefully you can see it's stuck. You have the main one, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So that's your security. And now what I would like to do is just create like a little square, and your battle area and your tamers and option cards are the same. But if you wanna make it a little more clear, you can just draw a square like right on the bottom. I'm gonna start from here. Let's see, I'm gonna make a little mark right here. Yeah, just the size of your, just kind of close to where the hatching area is. So you find where your hatching area is, give it like about an inch or so or less, and then just mark it like kind of like the same size. Just make some marks kind of like where your and I like this ruler because it has this, so you can place it right here to make it a really nice straight line. Now from here you can just make a straight line. Then you can go right here and just go on top of the hatching area. You can pretty much get the line that you want. See, you didn't even notice that. See? Now just follow that line, all the way closer to the trash or deck area. Same on the bottom. I'm gonna close it up. I'm gonna use this see, that's why I like this roller, this type of roller. And well, you can retouch it if you want it to stand up more, but I think it's just lightly. So you have your little square here, where you can play your tamers and your options, and then this part right here is going to be your area, and that's it. It's pretty simple. You got your memory gauge right here. And then you can name it if you want. You want to put security, you want to put Digitama, or option if you want to or not. And that's it. This is pretty much it. This is how you turn a regular old playmat into a Digimon playing mat, ready to go. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to start a play testing, but I don't have a playmat, and I didn't want to be using this because this is like, they're good that they come, but they move around, they're not really good. So if you guys have like an old mat and you wanna play Digimon and you want to spend money, just grab your old mat, and this is how you're gonna be playing. Really nice and simple. But like I say, by a playing mat, or that doesn't have like any drawings on it. So you guys wanna see me doing that, I can do it. But I hope you like this, and I hope you guys enjoy this idea. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.